What's going on, you guys? Laxo here again. Alright, so today I will be taking a quick look at Nelliel here. Okay, so I have done quite a bit of testing on him, and there's a couple things I'd like to share here. Okay, so as you can see, I pretty much have base Nell. Nothing super crazy on her. Purple gear, except for this, I have leveled up pretty well. I don't have any crazy hones. I do have this to gold, just because it was not too difficult to get. Purple, weapon awakened, and over here I just have blue. So nothing super crazy. 1.8 million health, so nothing super crazy once again. Less than 200k power, 133k attack, 39k defense. And, yep, let's go ahead and take a look at her Warsels here. Okay, so I've been doing some testing on the Warsels. So, here I have the Warsel of Healing. I have messed around with this a little bit, not too much, not too crazy into it. I put this Warsel on Temper. Didn't really feel like it was needed. I put on a couple other Warsels, but I definitely felt the best Warsel was Healing, just to get that extra healing in there, you know, especially when her healing is done at the end of the round, when the beginning of the round rolls over and maybe somebody's still low, you can get a couple attacks off and get that extra burst of healing, which is very, very strong. And of course, it does help getting that extra 15% health. Alright, so for Warsel of Vigilance here, I actually messed around with this one quite a bit. I put on the Warsel Azura. I will tell you why in a little bit here. I put on the Warsel of Armor. Honestly, definitely not needed. It's just not needed. It's a little bit of block chance, a little bit of damage reduction. Didn't really like it too much. I put on Warsel of Courage here just to give her a big chunk of block and block strength. Once again, wasn't really needed. So then I put on the Warsel of the Rose here, just to get that extra shield. The shield was actually nice. I definitely noticed the shield coming in handy a couple times. But I felt it would be stronger if you put the Rose Warsel on a different character. Maybe if you were doing 1v1 with her, the Rose Warsel wouldn't be too bad. But then I put on Vigilance, and by far, the extra little bit of damage reduction and just that massive amount of healing, or the massive health boost, is very, very strong for her. Okay, so to get back onto the point I was trying to make earlier about the block. So I went ahead and ran a bunch of battles with her, and the block really wasn't doing much, especially because she has so much healing, built into her kit. If you run her on the right team, she doesn't need block whatsoever, because she can out-heal any damage done to her. Very few times, very, very few times, she has died in battle. And the few times that she has died, it was because it was like extreme challenge, floor 600 and whatever, 30. So floor 620. Maybe she dies. But other than that, she just out-heals everything. So I definitely didn't feel like she needed the block. Alright, so let's take a look at this here. Blessing. Alright, anyways, sorry about that. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look here at a couple more things here. Okay, so let's take a look at her rage first. So, as I was saying about the Warsel of Azur, is you really want her to rage early in battle. The earlier you can get her to rage, the more likely you're going to win that battle. Just because you get the damage reduction, the crit resist chance, and of course lowering the attack of the opponents is also pretty good. But more specifically, the extra damage reduction and crit resist chance for your entire team is super strong, especially if you're going against a bleed team. The enemy team is a bleed team. and you get this extra heal at the end of the round. When the bleed stacks go off and they hurt you, you out heal all the bleed on the enemy team. All the stacks they've applied, boom, you out heal all the bleed. So no longer at the end of the battle are you just like, am I going to die? Am I going to die? Oh, I'm dead. No, it's just, okay, cool. I heal automatically, moving on to the next round. So she is very, very strong on or against bleed teams. Very, very strong. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, so Blessing, I have noticed this only works, or this actually works when you get hit. It doesn't work when you use rage skills, it works when you get hit. So this is also really key when she uses her rage attack already, or it's the beginning of battle, and your opponent hits one of your characters, uses up one of their gingerbread men, gives her rage. And health, of course. It just gives her stacks upon stacks upon stacks of health and rage, which is really, really... She doesn't have to get hit to get rage back, which is really strong. And then when a big attack goes off, like an attack that hits the entire team, she can get multiple instances of rage back. So she just pumps more rage, more rage, more rage, and then boom, uses her rage attack, gets that damage reduction, gets more healing. So strong. This is actually really, really strong. It's a little bit more stronger than it actually sounds, trust me. You will see it here in battle in a minute. Alright, speaking of that, let's go ahead and run a battle here real quick after we look at her stats. So, crit chance, crit strength don't really matter. Damage reduction rate 38.8, that's pretty good. Anything around 40% is pretty good. And again, you gotta remember, this is only a base 4-star Nell, which I think most people are going to get her to 4-star. Damage rate doesn't matter. Effect reduction doesn't really matter too much. Block strength and block chance doesn't really matter too much, especially on Nell. I think the big thing is damage reduction. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and run a battle here real quick. Actually, I have a couple battles I want to show you, so let's go ahead and hop right into those. Alright, the first battle I want to show you here is a battle with Dubro. As you can see, Orihime has 2 million healing in this one, and Nell has 13 million healing in this one. You will find out why here in a second. Actually, one sec here. Also, guys, if you just now checked in here, if you guys haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button down there. I really appreciate it. Especially if you like content like this, I try and get a lot of content like this as much as possible, so... Alright, so, the enemy's team, let's check out this game. Even if my team loses its damage dealers, gets paralyzed, anything like that, I'm still out healing the damage just because the gingerbread men. Her, in combination with Orihime, has some ridiculously strong healing. So now that you see that she has used her rage, you get a little circle around her, or around the team. That's the blessing, that's the damage reduction, crit resist chance, and the extra healing. So you'll see here at the end of the round, when the at the end of the round here, when all the bleed stacks go up, you'll pay attention to my health and you'll see it just go boop boop, and I'll most likely out heal all the bleeds and everything that I've taken. Alright, let's see it in here. Yep, you see that? The bleeds hit, you see the bleed damage go off, and then I out heal all the bleed damage just because of Nell's rage skill that gives my team health.
その時は俺が始末する。火遊び紅姫、数珠
いつまで死んだふりしてちょぽんって当たっただけだからもう復活。
挽回根治足そぎ地蔵知れ千本桜セロメトラジ無駄だと言っているのはわからない。
As you saw there, I didn't have the blessing up, so I didn't get that healing because her rage hadn't gone off yet. However, now that her rage has gone off, I'm gonna start getting that healing again. That's why her rage is so strong. That extra damage reduction and that healing, that's very key. So if you have the Azure Warsaw on her with the skill specialty, and you have somebody in the first rage slot here that can increase the rage of your team, you might be able to get. I haven't tested that obviously because I don't have the skill specialty on my Azure, but you might be able to get her to rage first round, maybe. If you guys actually know the answer to that, feel free to let me know in the comment section. I'd appreciate it. But as you can see here, this is pretty much the end of the battle here. Alright, I have another battle here I want to show you guys. So let's go ahead and pull it up here. Alright, here we are. Alright, so here is Lord Vark here. As you can see, Orihime has 5 million healing. Nell has 8 million healing. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check it out real quick. Alright, and here we are. So I'm not sure if you're noticing this, but sometimes when Nell is getting her healing, like earlier when when Lisa raged, Nell had multiple instances of healing, while the others only had one, because she was healing off of the others being healed and hurt. So she was getting 2 and 3 instances of she was getting 3 instances of healing, while the others were only getting 2. I will point it out again here in a minute. Alright. So you guys should have seen that Nell had, I think I saw 4 instances of healing, and Ichigo only had 2, because she was healing off the others' healing. So, she was healing on top of healing, and she was healing herself, while her own snowman was going, or her own gingerbread men was going off. So, she had 4 instances of healing, while Ichigo only had 2. Anyways, I think this battle is pretty much over here, so we're gonna head and skip this. Also, I have noticed that my win rate has gone up. Usually I do lose a couple battles here and there, especially against someone like Lord Varg. I usually lose a battle every here and there. But I haven't lost a single battle, and I haven't even had a close battle since I put her on my team comp. And if you come check this out, I took out Nell. I took out this Nell just because I wanted to swap out with another bird. And of course, if you take out the bird, you have to put another bird to keep the soul hall. And she's been perfectly fine being taken out. I do lose more damage overall, but if she helps keep my other damage dealers alive, that just lets them do more damage to make up for the lack thereof in damage. But even if I did have my damage dealers die, I would still be okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at another random battle here. Let's see, I will run another battle against Lord Varg here. Actually, where is he at? Alright. Let's see how this goes.
往生際の悪いやつじゃ。
これが最後の月が伝承だ。
いつまで死んだふりして。
仲間の命を救う俺の言葉などいりません。
ランサドール・ベルド。
ビビってんじゃねえよ。おい、これが最後の月が伝承だ。
Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I actually don't need to see the end of this battle because the character died that I'm trying to show you. So.
無駄だと言っているのがわからない。
Let's go and take a look at this just for giggles here. Alright, so Orihime did no healing. No healing. Just in case you guys are curious. Even when my damage dealers die, as long as Soda Shuriyuki is alive, she can win me the battle just because she is so extremely strong. Alright, let's go and take a look at another battle here. One more against him.
Iつまで死んだふりして。往生際の悪いやつじゃ。
これが最後の月が伝承だ。
So a good character to have would be Nemu with her. Just because if she does die, then she does get that res. Which it is possible for her to die. It's not common by any means for her to die. But she does die sometimes. However, I don't know if she'd be that strong in 1v1s. Maybe. But I don't know if she'd be that strong in 1v1s. Especially if she goes against an attack damage character. Or attack specialty character, she might just get one shot like that.
Lansador Velda.
仲間の命を救う俺の言葉などいりません。
見くびられたものです。その気持ちは正しい。
これが最後の月が伝承だ。後悔しない。
見くびられたものです。その気持ちは正しい。ランサドール・ベルド。いつまで死んだふりして。
Yeah, that healing is really, really strong. Especially since they had like 5 stacks of bleed on everybody. And they out-healed all the bleed. It's just so strong.
今度は私があなたを守ってみせる。いつまで死んだふりして。
これが最後の月が伝承だ。無駄だと言っているのがわからない。
見くびられたものです。その気持ちは正しい。
これが最後の 月が伝承だ。
Anyways, I think that's just about the end of this battle here. Let's go ahead and skip here and take a look at the statistics. As you can see, Orihime had 7.5 million healing, and Nell had 13 million healing. Once again, that is a 4-star Nell, base Nell, nothing super crazy. I only have her weapon unlocked, and a couple war souls on her. So, I hope I helped you guys make a decision whether you wanted to keep her. I'm sorry, whether you wanted to get her or not. I think she is super strong. She's helped me progress all the way through Extreme Challenge. All the way through Extreme Challenge. This is just the last couple of days I went through 50 floors of Extreme Challenge just because she's so strong. Anyways, if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comment section. I will try and do another video here soon. If you guys have any ideas or anything you'd like me to cover, hit me up and we'll see what I could do. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.